start this conference, this musical conference, is with a song. So we will be asking you to sing with us. It's a very simple phrase that has no meaning in Spanish or English. There are only syllables. They will say, hey, 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 hey. So please help us sing in that part when we go to the hey, hey, hey. And the second phrase, it will say, why don't you better sing in the rain? And the meaning among the song is that many of the times we are complaining of something. This time there is like a story about someone that is complaining because it's raining and it didn't work as he planned on the song. But it's like an analogy of what happens in our life, that sometimes things don't go the way that we think they were going to go. But you could always take the best for each situation. So let's sing it.
1, 2, 3, va!
We will be sharing the lyrics so that you could follow the song. And when it comes to a part of that phrase, I will ask you to please sing with us. Feel like a lifetime, 'cause I wait for so long, always trying to walk the line. It may be I can blame, but I cannot see any sign. I just want to forget and start again. Know that you've been asking the same. When those stimulus of the rain better, so I'm asking the same. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey. Know that you've been wasted and long is your journey. Just drop all that baggage and let's start again. Know that you've been asking the same. When those stimulus of the rain better, so I'm asking the same. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey. Know that you've been asking the same. When those stimulus of the rain better, so I'm asking the same. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Yeah, hey. Why don't you ever sing in the rain? Thank you very much for all of you that were singing with us. This is a song that we have been singing in many places in Latin America, and it worked very well. It doesn't matter if we are on a public school with young people or if we are playing on a festival with adults. And I think that it works because we have been suffering for a pandemic for many times. And I'm not talking about the pandemics of COVID-19. I've been talking about a pandemic that was before that pandemic, and it's a pandemic about feeling unsatisfied, feeling incomplete, and feeling sad. And part of the problem is that we have convinced ourselves that our life has a meaning only as much as we have accomplished our dreams, only in the amount that we are talented, or in the amount that we are beautiful, or in the amount that we have money. All the time happiness is somewhere else, but not within us. And it ends up becoming a circle when it doesn't matter how much you work or how much you achieve, you will be asking for having more. And to make it harder, this hunger is accepted by the society, because it's like a sign that you are overselling and that you do not conform with the things just like they are. It's like a symptom that you are working and that you are a great worker and a warrior.
We learn somewhere, or rather we learn in many places like television, like the social network, that happiness is something that is achieved somewhere else, maybe on winning a World Cup or having a multimillionaire account on the bank, and that if you want happiness, you must get to these goals. And many of the ideas is that there will be a time that you are not happy, but it's understood because you are working on getting to the place where you will be happy, or getting to those things that will make you happy. And there are plenty examples of people who have achieved those moments, that maybe they won a World Cup but they are still unhappy. Maybe are people that won an Oscar on the movies but they committed suicide because they are very, very sad. Or many people that are very, very beautiful but they cannot be beautiful enough for them, so that they have eating disorders. So if there are so many examples, there must be something wrong with this model of looking at happiness somewhere else. But the social network has just enhanced that concept and brought more desolation. Why? Because it looks like it's very close to have all that kind of life. Because in your Instagram, in your Facebook, or in YouTube, you could follow people that is very successful. You could follow rock stars. You could follow soccer players, and you will look that they are having a life with all those things that you think that bring happiness to your life. You will see a lot of money, and to have it just on your cell phone near your hands, it makes you feel that they're much more near than what they are really. It makes you feel or think that they are common. But many of the people are very unsatisfied because they don't have all those things in their life. So we will ask you to please listen to the next song. We make this song to try to talk about this problem with the social network.
I was isolated while feeling in the crowd. I began to shut down, a slave of the emotions, of the filters and the lights. I can't go out. And many stories, there's no message missing final. Every minute, every hour falling apart. Many stories, there's no message missing final. Maybe it's too late to come back. I just want my heart to break, reconnect to someone else. I do feel that I can breathe again. I just want my heart to wake from the corner at the end. I do feel I can breathe again. Quiero ver la cara, sentir la mirada. Quiero otra vez sentir el aire junto a mí. Quiero ver la cara y sentir la mirada. Y quiero esa vez despertar. I just want my heart to wake, reconnect with someone else. I do feel that I can breathe again. I just want my heart to wake from the corner of the end. I do feel I can breathe again. I do feel I can breathe again.
What do you think? Do you want to wake up, or you are very comfortable living on that virtual world? Okay, let's suppose that you give me the point and you say, well, you're telling the truth, but what would be the answer? What would be a better alternative? I think that the first one is to change the overrated happiness to something different, and that's inner peace. It's true that many of the times when we achieve some goals, we get happiness. But the thing is that it will only last for a moment, and then You will need to conquer something else so that you could have again a moment of happiness. And maybe you will again suffer for a while until you get to the next point. So the concept of inner peace is something different because it's something that it is not found outside of you, but it's something that you must train, that you must learn to get in. It's to train your mind, to train your soul, to train your emotions that you want to be happy. Because happiness or peace is somehow a decision. It's a decision of your mind and of your heart. If you decide that you cannot be happy even if you're a multimillionaire, you cannot be happy because you have already decided. And there are people that have decided to be happy even when they are going through difficult circumstances. All the time you could find reasons to be thankful, to be grateful. Many of the times we forgot all those things because we are very concentrated on reaching a goal so that we could be happy. And this concept is different, is that even when you have a bad day, you could say, well, but I am thankful because I have the chance for trying for it. And you must train your thoughts is to say, well, I want to work it and I want to solve it, and even when you are not getting on the job the things that you would like, is okay, but I have the opportunity to try again tomorrow. Even when you lose something that you have been working for a while, you say, well, let's try again, and if I cannot get it, well, I could be in peace with the other things that I have. So I know that it is very hard, and maybe you will try for a while, and then you will return with the concept that you already have about happiness. But I hope that this conference could help you only to realize how it works happiness, how it works inner peace, and that the next time that you have a problem, that you think that the world is falling apart, you could stop for a while and you could analyze the things that are going through and understand that all happiness and sadness is a thought, is a decision. Thank you very much.